Toronto shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Jake.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Mitchell. Levine against Barrett. Here's the chosen one. And that comes off the assist by Levine. The chosen one's got 12 in the game.
Well, that's how they like to see him play. With confidence. Ready to fire from three when it's there for him. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
And White with the stuff.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. The pass to Dick. Here's the drive. From outside the arc. Barrett, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Vucevic to the pass to the chosen one. For the three. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Raptors trail by 13. Barnes outside. Pass to Dick. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So for Chicago right now, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's the chosen one in at the point guard. Shot clock at 3, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from the chosen one.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's Mitchell missing. The Bulls leading by 19. Passes it to the chosen one. He falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's the chosen one. And he could... Back with it, one to go. Line contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more physical.
The Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Buzelis is checked in for Levine. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screen. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Pass to the chosen one. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at the Clippers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to come into that top 5.
And checking out Chicago, they're the best in class when it comes to putting a great product on the court. And we've seen that in the early going.
And Toronto making a change. Pirtle's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Smith is checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
And while these aren't rivals, a long season series is one you always want to get the better end of.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Kicks to Vucevic. And the pass to the chosen one. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 21. Pass to Mitchell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Denied once again, misfiring at a 30% rate. He's 3 for 10 now.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping that case.
The Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Chicago calls timeout. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile.
So it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Mitchell is out there with Dick, and it's Barrett at the 3. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. It's good by Mitchell.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Mitchell. Here's the chosen one. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Mitchell. Filipowski grabs the board. Chicago leading by 18. To the inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Nets was outstanding. He scored 40 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Flat out took over that one. He put the team on his back, controlling the game. We'll see if he can repeat that incredible performance tonight, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight. Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Can they get it? Pirtle trying to get open. And it's Barnes getting it to go.
The defense could not keep up with Barnes on that drive. He just took it right to him.
Here's the chosen one. Another three for Chicago.
3 points.
Barnes with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless. Offensive force. And there's the feed to Mitchell. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The chosen one gets the basket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Barnes. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the chosen one. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And it's time for an injury report.
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer for the Raptors let me know the status. He told me that it appears as though he broke his toe on that play. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return. Certainly not tonight. Guys?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
A second chance effort, and Pirtle lays it up and in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Mitchell. The chosen one gets the basket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
2 minutes.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Raptors ball.
And Toronto making a change. Williams is checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Here's Barrett. And again, Toronto no up.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Barnes. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's the chosen one. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. The chosen one's got 46 points. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Toronto shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Mitchell finds Barnes. Looking to get it going. Filipowski grabs the board.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Barrett. And no good. Nice D from Levine. White the pass to the chosen one. This one for three. Off target. And so is Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't. How about a look at farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to...
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what's shocking? I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. See
Can you plug me in? Can you plug me in?
Your first pass is from just joshing in the rec. Runs from the left side and doubles down on their own alley-oop toss. That block attempt was close. Almost sent the ball into next week's top plays. Sensational teamwork, and I'm not just joshing. They are! Swinging the ball over to B. Ricey in the rec. Catches a lob on the break and sends up another. It's a close game, but hey, a highlight is a highlight. Great way to reward everyone for running hard and looking out for each other. I almost get teary-eyed thinking about it. It's so beautiful. Which pass deserves your assistance? Vote now for your top.
Starting lineup just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back. TGIF, everyone. And the starting group for Chicago. White and Levine are out on the wings. Filipowski out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's the chosen one in at the point. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Thompson in at the three, the small forward. And this NBA season, it's a marathon. We're about mile 5 of 26.
Right? So you have to pace yourself. Yes, you give it your all every night on the floor, but it's up to coaches to kind of monitor minutes, not wear their guys down.
Kept alive. Thompson shoots over Levine. Thompson's shot is off. And Levine has got the ball here for Chicago. Fires the three. It's tipped. Pass to the chosen one. Back to Levine. The chosen one. The pass to Levine. Clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. Rebound Detroit. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Hits a three-pointer.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage, he's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. A little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Sends it home from three-point land.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
White against Ivy. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's the chosen one. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Looking now at some numbers for Jaden Ivey.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
Thompson outside. Isaac outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Goes back up. Levine with some nice D.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Pass to Robinson. White against Cunningham. Now here's Ivy from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.